two wars, thousands of miles apart, just collided on a lake most people couldn't find on a map. Over the weekend, Ukraine struck vessels in the Caspian Sea, the largest inland body of water on Earth. President Zelensky said the targets included ships transporting military cargo from Iran, along with a Russian warship, later identified as a Russian missile boat. Iran tells a different story, claiming one of its commercial vessels was hit, killing one crew member and wounding three others. Here's why this lake matters more than almost anyone realized. The Caspian has become a critical artery in the deepening relationship between Iran and Russia, carrying Russian grain and steel, and Kazakh oil and gas bound for global markets. It's also becoming Iran's economic lifeline as its other options close off. Any threat to trade across the Caspian would squeeze one of Iran's last major maritime corridors. And it's not just trade. The Caspian has quietly become a passageway for growing military cooperation between Moscow and Tehran, from missile transfers to satellite intelligence. Zelensky went further, accusing Russia of actively helping Iran, saying Ukrainian intelligence uncovered satellite images of Gulf states and U.S. bases that later showed up being used by Iran to plan and assess strikes. Tehran isn't taking this quietly. Iran's foreign ministry called the strike an absolutely illegal and unjustified act, warning the consequences for Ukraine would be unforeseen and that Kyiv must certainly be held accountable. Iran also summoned Ukraine's top diplomat in Tehran, accusing Kyiv of a hostile and criminal attack and warning it could drag the wider Russia-Ukraine war into new territory. Why hit a lake 600 miles from any front line? Some in Tehran believe it's a message, a warning that Iran's Caspian coastline is exposed and could become leverage in negotiations with Washington. It also proves something bigger, that Ukraine's long-range drones can now reach deep beyond the traditional battlefield, striking targets no one expected Kyiv to touch. Part of what makes the Caspian so valuable is that it's almost untouchable by the outside world. It's landlocked and largely controlled by Iran, Russia, and neighboring states, putting it beyond the reach of Western navies. That's exactly why, as pressure mounts elsewhere, this lake keeps growing in importance. This isn't the first place these two wars have overlapped. Ukraine has already been supplying counter-drone technology to Gulf states caught up in the Iran conflict, and now, with a direct strike in the Caspian, one Wall Street Journal reporter didn't hesitate to call it, the two wars have officially merged. So, a lake most of the world ignored is now a pressure point in two active wars. One shaping Europe's future, the other reshaping the Middle East. And the question hanging over it all, was this a one-off warning shot or the first strike in a brand new front?
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.